My beloved child, before you scroll away, listen carefully because this message carries an urgency that cannot be ignored. Your soulmate has been holding something inside for far too long, and the weight of it is becoming impossible for them to carry. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. While everything may appear normal on the surface, their heart has been fighting a silent battle. They have replayed conversations, memories, and moments connected to you countless times, searching for answers they still cannot find. What makes this even more surprising is that they never expected their feelings to grow this strong. They believed time would make everything easier, yet the opposite happened. Every day has only made their emotions louder, and now they are reaching a point where they feel they cannot continue pretending everything is fine. An unexpected realization changed everything recently. Your soulmate suddenly understood that the connection they feel cannot simply be ignored or replaced. For a long time, they tried convincing themselves that silence was the safest choice. They thought keeping their feelings hidden would protect them from disappointment. But now they are discovering that silence has become more painful than honesty. Don't skip, because the next part is important. There is something they desperately wish you could understand. They want you to know that behind every quiet moment was a heart hoping for a sign, hoping for clarity, hoping that somehow the distance between you could finally begin to disappear. This realization has left them emotional, restless, and unable to focus on anything for very long. Right now, your soulmate feels as though they are standing at a final turning point. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. They are asking themselves questions they have never dared to ask before. What if they wait too long? What if the opportunity passes? What if the words they have been holding back never get spoken? These thoughts have been growing stronger with every passing day. The shocking truth is that they are closer than ever to making a decision that could change the direction of this connection forever. They know they cannot remain stuck between hope and fear much longer. And as this message continues, you will discover why the next step they are considering is something they never imagined they would have the courage to take. My beloved child, there is something your soulmate has been doing in complete silence, and almost nobody knows about it. While the world sees them carrying on with their daily life, their thoughts keep returning to you in ways they never expected. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There have been moments when they tried to distract themselves, telling their heart to move on and focus elsewhere, but every attempt led them back to the same place. Back to the same memories. Back to the same emotions. Back to you. What surprises them the most is how natural it feels whenever they imagine a future where you are part of their story. They cannot explain it logically. They cannot fully understand it. Yet the feeling remains stronger than ever. And recently, something happened that made them realize these emotions are not fading away. They are becoming impossible to ignore. A quiet but powerful shift is taking place inside them. The walls they spent so much time building around their heart are beginning to crack. They are starting to see things differently now. Instead of asking why they feel this connection, they are beginning to ask what would happen if they finally listened to it. Don't skip, because this is where everything starts becoming more intense. There have been late nights filled with deep reflection. Moments when they sat alone thinking about choices, possibilities, and unanswered questions. During those moments, one thought kept returning again and again: what if the opportunity they have been waiting for is closer than they think? This thought has created both excitement and fear within them. Excitement because of what could be possible. Fear because opening their heart feels like stepping into the unknown. The most surprising part is that your soulmate is no longer focused on what could go wrong. Instead, they are becoming curious about what could go right. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. For the first time in a long while, they are imagining a future without the doubts that once held them back. They are beginning to understand that some connections enter your life for a reason, and ignoring them does not make them disappear. Every sign, every memory, and every feeling has been leading them toward a realization they can no longer avoid. They know a moment is approaching when a choice will have to be made. A choice that could bring long-awaited clarity to this connection. And what they are preparing themselves to do next is something they once believed they would never have the courage to consider. My beloved child, a moment is approaching faster than your soulmate expected, and that is why their heart feels heavier than ever before. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. For a long time, they believed there would always be more time to figure things out, more time to sort through their feelings, more time to decide what they truly wanted. But recently, they began to realize that waiting forever is not really a choice. Every day that passes leaves them wondering if they are missing an opportunity that may never come again. This realization has created a powerful sense of urgency inside them. The truth is, they are no longer afraid of their feelings. What frightens them now is the possibility of never expressing them at all. And that single thought has been changing everything. Something unexpected happened within their heart during the last few days. They started remembering details they thought they had forgotten. Small moments connected to you suddenly returned with incredible clarity. Words, smiles, conversations, and emotions that seemed buried deep in the past have resurfaced stronger than ever. Don't skip, because this is important. Each memory has been acting like a reminder, pulling them closer to a truth they can no longer avoid. They are beginning to understand that some people leave an imprint that time cannot erase. No matter how far they try to move away from those feelings, something always guides them back. What makes this even more surprising is that they never intended for this connection to become so meaningful. Yet now, it has become one of the most important things occupying their thoughts. A decision is quietly forming inside your soulmate, even if they have not spoken it aloud yet. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. They are reaching a point where remaining silent feels harder than taking a chance. The questions that once held them back are slowly losing their power. Instead of focusing on fear, they are focusing on possibility. Instead of imagining endings, they are imagining beginnings. This shift is stronger than they realize, and it is pushing them toward an action they have delayed for far too long. Deep down, they know that some opportunities are too valuable to leave unexplored. The shocking part is that they are closer than ever to acting on what their heart has been telling them. And as this journey continues, you will discover why the next step they are considering could completely transform the direction of this connection forever. My beloved child, the reason this message feels so urgent is because your soulmate has reached a point where pretending no longer works. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. They have spent so much time hiding their deepest emotions behind patience, distractions, and silence, but recently those barriers have started falling apart. Every attempt to ignore this connection only seems to make it stronger. What once felt like a passing feeling has become something impossible to push aside. The surprising truth is that they are beginning to understand that some people enter your life for a reason that cannot be explained. And the more they think about you, the more they feel that you are connected to a chapter of their future that has not yet been written. A powerful realization struck them when they least expected it. They suddenly understood that fear has been making decisions for them for far too long. Fear of rejection. Fear of uncertainty. Fear of taking a step without knowing the outcome. But now another thought has become stronger than all those fears combined. What if staying silent becomes their biggest regret? Don't skip, because this changes everything. They have started imagining what could happen if they finally stopped holding back. For the first time, they are allowing themselves to believe that happiness might exist on the other side of courage. This shift has created an energy inside them that feels impossible to ignore. It is pushing them toward answers they have avoided for far too long, and every day that passes makes that push even stronger. Right now, your soulmate feels as if they are standing directly in front of a door that has remained closed for a very long time. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. They know that opening that door could change everything, yet they also know they cannot stand there forever. The most shocking part is that they are no longer focused on whether they should move forward. They are starting to focus on when. Their heart has already made a choice that their mind is still trying to catch up with. Every sign, every memory, and every emotion has been guiding them toward this moment. A moment that feels closer now than ever before. And what happens next may reveal just how deeply this connection has been affecting them all along, in ways they never imagined possible. My beloved child, there is a reason your soulmate feels as though time is moving differently now. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What once felt distant suddenly feels close. What once felt uncertain now feels impossible to ignore. Over the past few days, they have found themselves thinking about you during the quietest moments of their day. Not because they plan to, but because your presence keeps appearing in their mind without warning. The more they try to understand it, the stronger it becomes. They are beginning to realize that this connection is not something they can simply place on a shelf and forget. It follows them into their thoughts, their dreams, and even their future plans. And the shocking part is that they are finally starting to accept what their heart has been trying to tell them all along. A hidden struggle has been taking place inside them. One side of their heart wants certainty before taking any step forward. The other side is tired of waiting and wants to speak honestly before another opportunity slips away. Don't skip, because this is where things become intense. Every day feels like a silent conversation between those two sides. Sometimes caution wins. Sometimes hope wins. But lately, hope has been gaining ground faster than ever before. They are starting to understand that meaningful connections are rarely built through endless hesitation. They require courage. They require trust. Most importantly, they require action. This realization has created a shift that even they cannot fully explain. It feels as though something inside them has awakened and refuses to go back to sleep. Right now, your soulmate is closer than ever to making a move they once thought was impossible. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The questions that kept them frozen for so long are slowly losing their power. Instead of asking why this connection exists, they are asking where it could lead. Instead of focusing on what they might lose, they are focusing on what they might gain. This change may seem small, but it is transforming everything. The truth is that their heart is no longer looking for excuses to remain silent. It is searching for reasons to be heard. And as this journey continues, a moment is approaching when they may finally stop fighting what they feel and start following it. When that moment arrives, the direction of this entire connection could change in a way neither of you expected. My beloved child, what your soulmate has not told anyone is that they have been carrying a question inside their heart that refuses to disappear. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Every morning they wake up hoping the feeling will become easier to understand, yet every evening they find themselves thinking about it even more. The question is simple, but its impact is enormous. What if this connection is far more important than they ever allowed themselves to believe? That thought has followed them everywhere. It appears during quiet moments, during busy moments, and even during times when they are focused on completely different things. No matter where they go, the feeling remains. And now it is becoming impossible for them to pretend that it means nothing. A surprising change is happening within them. The uncertainty that once controlled their decisions is slowly being replaced by determination. Don't skip, because this is where the story begins taking an unexpected turn. Your soulmate has spent so much time waiting for the perfect sign, the perfect moment, or the perfect answer. But recently they started realizing that perfect moments rarely announce themselves. Sometimes the most important opportunities arrive quietly and require a leap of faith. This realization has been growing stronger every day. It is changing the way they think, the way they feel, and the way they view this connection. For the first time, they are beginning to believe that moving forward may be less frightening than staying exactly where they are. Right now, your soulmate feels as though they are standing only a few steps away from a life-changing choice. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Their heart has already traveled further than they ever expected, and their mind is struggling to keep up. The most shocking part is that they are no longer asking whether they care. They already know the answer to that. What they are asking now is whether they are ready to finally act on those feelings. Every memory, every emotion, and every moment of reflection has led them to this point. A point where silence is beginning to feel heavier than honesty. And as the next chapter unfolds, you will discover why the decision forming inside them could become the very thing that changes the future of this connection forever. My beloved child, the moment your soulmate has been avoiding for so long is now closer than ever before. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. For months, perhaps even longer than they would ever admit, they have been carrying emotions that never fully disappeared. They thought time would weaken them. They thought distance would quiet them. They thought life would eventually pull their attention somewhere else. But none of those things happened. Instead, every experience seemed to bring them back to the same realization. No matter how hard they tried to look away, their heart continued pointing in the same direction. And now they are beginning to understand that some feelings remain because they were never meant to be ignored in the first place. An extraordinary shift has taken place inside them during the last few days. The doubts that once seemed overwhelming are losing their influence. Don't skip, because this may be the most important part yet. Your soulmate is starting to see this connection from a completely different perspective. Instead of viewing it as a risk, they are beginning to view it as a possibility. Instead of imagining reasons why it might not work, they are imagining reasons why it just might. This change is more powerful than it appears. It is giving them courage they did not have before. It is helping them believe that some opportunities deserve to be pursued even when the outcome remains unknown. And the more they listen to that inner voice, the stronger their determination becomes. Right now, your soulmate feels as though they are standing on the edge of a breakthrough. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. They know that continuing to hide their truth will not bring them peace. They know that remaining trapped between hope and hesitation cannot last forever. The shocking truth is that a decision has already begun forming deep within their heart. A decision that feels more certain with every passing day. They are realizing that the greatest regret is not taking a chance and failing. It is never taking the chance at all. That realization is changing everything. And what is about to happen next may reveal just how far they are willing to go to follow what their heart has been trying to tell them from the very beginning.